Hello everyone, my name is George Aziz and today I'm going to be talking about freedom of speech in the modern world. Let's begin. Imagine living in a world where speaking your mind could land you in jail. No protest, no social media ranks, no jokes about the government. For some people around the world, that is still the reality. But there in the United States and many other democracies, we have something powerful. Freedom of speech. Today I want to talk about what that really means, because while we often hear the phrase, I have the right to free speech, it's more complex than just saying whatever we want. In this speech, I will explain what freedom of speech actually is, the limits it has, and why it matters now more than ever in our digital connected world. So let's begin. What is freedom of speech? Freedom of speech is the right to express your opinion and ideas without fear of punishment from the government. They're protected under the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. But it's more than just legal term. It's about what lets artists create, journal investigation, and everyday people speaks out against injustice. According to American Civil Liberties Union, freedom of speech helps us discover truth, hold those in power accountable, and grow as a society. Think about movements like women's surge and the civil rights movement, or even the protests happening today. None of that would be possible without people beginning allowed to speak up. So free speech is not just about words, it's about change. But even something as powerful as this, it has some limits. Here what things gets a little tricky. Free speech isn't unlimited. There are some types of speech that the law does not protect. Things like including violence, making true threats, or spreading harmful lies. For example, we can't yell fire in a crowd theater. There's no fire because it could cause panic and harm people. Another thing is hate speech is another controversial area. Some countries banned it. In the US, it's generally protected unless it directly leads to violence or dangers. But it's still debatable, especially in college campus and online. Legal expert Nadine Strone, former head of ACLU, said that concerning hate speech might seem like a good idea, but can actually silence the very minority groups it aims to protect. So the big question is how do we protect people while protecting free expression? That's a question became even more important when we look at why speech works today. In today's world, speech isn't just happening on a street corner. It's happening on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Social media has become the new public square. It gives everyone a voice, but also comes with new problem. It also comes with new problem. What happens when people spread lies online? What about when people get cancelled? Should platform delete harmful content, or does that count as a censorship? These are tough questions with no easy answer. You also see freedom of speech in action through protest and online activism. Movements like Black Lives Matter used social media to organize, spread awareness, and purchase landmark. Young people especially are leading the way in using speech for change. But also can see how speech can be weaponized by spreading disinformation or targeting individuals. That's why understanding this right is so important. It affects all of us every day. So to wrap it up, today we explore what freedom of speech really means. It is right that allows us to express ourselves, question authority, and create change. But it's not without limits, and those boundaries matter. In the digital world, we in our life we understand that speech is being tested like never before. Freedom of speech isn't about laws or courts ruling. It's about how we treat each other, how we solve problems, and how we shape the future. The way we use this right respectfully, responsibility, and bravely defines the kind of society we live in. Thank you so much for listening to my speech.